I stayed at the house.
Very helpful stuff, I hope.
Okay. We also ran into one. One of the children.
So, did Jack West give you away?
I don't know. Probably.
Okay, I'm sure that happened.
But, did he come with me, Sam?
Did you go back into town with him? Okay, so yeah, that's right.
She found some symbols on Table Rock, but I don't know what they mean. Do you want to relay?
Oh yeah, a spiral, a blob, and some birds.
Can you draw the blob in the snow or something?
Yeah, it's like a kidney-shaped
I
blob.
draw it.
It looks like this.
A big bird with a bunch of little bird people around it or something. So each one of those things, if you guys want to make a Cthulhu Mythos against it, you can.
For all three or just
One each.
Ooh.
I'll let you guys break it down. I think your Mythos skill, we'll say spiral first, then blob, then bird.
So it's not really that great.
When I have been
They're still low.
7.
Oh, 7?
Oh, I made it!
Did you make the last
I
one?
got 9. Oh, that's the second one.
That was the second one?
That's the second one.
So that's the kidney.
Yeah, and then I failed.
Kidney. That does seem familiar with something you've read or heard about or something. To something some outer god called Bug Shash, which is apparently very dangerous. Like you summon it and you'll probably be killed by it, unless the correct precautions are taken. And it's occasionally sent to kill others.
Nice. Alright guys, I'm getting a Bug Shash vibe. This kidney.
In the old Bug Shash vibe.
You sure you haven't been having any of the laudanum, have you?
I don't know, something about that blob, it bothers me. It seems familiar, and it shouldn't be, but it seems dangerous, like a deity that they worship. Although while the birds don't speak to me, I guess that might be something like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. The spiral is about their magic. That's just my guesses.
There are also some. You can describe those other marks on there however you want. They're kind of. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was gonna find Ophelia.
You know Bug Shash?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Love Bug Shash.
Good friend. Little bitey.
Little bitey.
So we'll
want her
do
to
the
bite
Bug
you.
Shash guys, and then we'll come back home for Bug Hash.
Okay, nothing there. Okay. She knows of Bug Shash.
As well.
And again, she confirms everything Jacali just told you. Well, she adds the fact that it is dangerous to summon it, and if it's done wrong, it will kill everything it can find in the area. It's often sent to murder people.
Which lines up with how they said of conveniently people dying recently or I guess not recently, but back in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Anything about any of the others, Ophelia?
She doesn't know about the birds, doesn't sound familiar. Neither does the spiral. And you didn't mention the other marks because they seem, if you can look at them, there's these marks here which are just they almost look random. Yeah, it does. It's just so you didn't mention them. So, and that might be what it is too. So she didn't mention that. Those are the 3 things that she saw that looked like they were actually carved in.
The spiral doesn't look like the spiral pattern of the snake people chambers when I was powering something.
It doesn't give you that impression. It's more like a snail, or just it's a weird curved. Yeah, it doesn't. You don't get that impression.
It's like the golden ratio.
So what else did you guys find?
That young lady. But she didn't really provide much information. Just told us to get off the property.
You should have tortured her.
No.
Okay.
But either way, I think I'm going to head into town to try and find a gunsmith.
Well, you guys are in town when you find out.
I'm going to find.
Yeah, you could find. So you're looking for a gunsmith.
Yeah.
What do you want to get with a gunsmith?
Talk about the scope design.
Okay, yeah, you can start discussing it with this guy.
Yeah.
Let's give him. This is still the 28th. Let's give him a name. Who? What's his name?
Alexander Green.
Yeah, that's perfect. Alexander Green,
Reynolds.
the gunsmith.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. He's interested.
I can provide you with the materials to make it.
Do you have any kind of drawings or write-up of it?
I can try and draw.
Okay, you guys work on that till dinner time.
Yeah.
You guys do your shopping. You got your shopping done. You go back home. You run into. You're going back home after.
No.
Where are you going?
I'm heading over to Mangstrom. Mangum.
Mangum. Yeah, you can. His shop is open.
Oh no.
I walk into the shop.
Okay.
Is everybody else
Ring,
there?
ring, ring, ring. Would you want there to be?
No.
Make a luck check. If you make it, there's nobody else in the shop at the moment.
I made it.
51. Okay. No, he's alone in the shop. He's puttering around apparently. Looks like he's getting some
So
product.
as soon as I walk in
Mm-hmm.
and the door is closed,
Yeah, he turns towards you as soon as the bell's
as I walk up to him, I'm going, "Hello! I had a friend come in here the other day, and they were maybe cheated out of their money."
Hello! That's impossible. You must have the wrong shop, but thank you so much for stopping.
As I get close, I'm close, I go, "No, this is the shop of Clyde Skaggs, isn't it?" And I give him a really wicked grin.
His facade drops for just a second, and then it comes right back. Breaks, I'm afraid you have me mistaken for my cousin. My cousin.
Those brother cousins.
He was obviously thrown by this.
He's with the Elgers too.
Well, it's a brother-in-law cousin, you understand?
Brother-in-law cousin.
How marriages can be in families here in West Virginia. He's just smiling back at you now.
I've met some of your friends, Mr. Clyde. I know who you are.
You have the better of me, sir. What is your name?
Oh, Bradford Stalloid, child savior.
Jefferson Mangum. Doctor.
Oh, I'm also that, but I don't gloat about my intelligence.
And I don't gloat about being a child savior, but I've saved so many children.
Yes. Well, sometimes you have to say it.
Not I. My reputation precedes me. Are you here for tonic, or...
I'm here to get the money back, at least a portion. We will pay you for the tonic.
I don't understand any of what you're saying, or who you're talking about. Obviously, you're mistaking me for someone else.
Let's see.
What is your luck, Yorie?
What is my luck?
Yeah.
It's 65, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of the marshal I've been traveling around with, but we are on very important business, and we would hate to be instead investigating impersonating someone else case.
It would be a shame if you wasted your time with such a thing, yes.
Oh, but we have eyewitnesses and
of course.
College of Blank.
College of Maryland at Baltimore.
Which I attended. I am an alum. Actual alum.
Me as well. But I kept a little profile when I was there. I didn't actually allow my photograph to be taken for the yearbook.
Well, I'd be surprised, because I don't think you made it to the yearbook.
That because I didn't have my photograph taken.
No, I mean, you flunked that, or you left in your freshman year.
Oh, no. You are again mistaking me for my cousin.
Sir, I drop everything. I'm like, sir, seriously, we have a lot of information on you.
Sir, seriously, if you try to blackmail me, you will regret it.
I don't think I will.
I know you will. Now, I don't even know who you're referring to of this person that you say I
Yet you winced when I said it first.
No, he winced when you said his name. When you said Clyde Skaggs across the lines. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know this person that you say I have chiseled.
Oh!
Whatever the hell the word is. Who are you talking about?
Well, my good friend. The Indian girl that was in here.
Ah, so she is an Indian giver. I see it. I see.
No,
Under the bus with Ben.
I'm the Indian giver.
You're good friends with an Indian, and you actually think anyone will believe anything she says.
No, I mean, she's not the one claiming it.
And who are you?
She
Brandon
does.
Stalloid? You're not even from around here. I can tell by your accent.
Okay.
You definitely don't have like a West Virginia accent.
You don't buy that.
Ah, I try not to. That has no bearing on anything, however. I have given my services to many of the people of this town, some of them quite highly placed, some of them very low placed.
I hear you're scared of the low placements, though.
Ah, everyone should be, especially those who blackmail other people.
I'm scared of no one.
Ah,
Not
well
even
then
the
you're a
gods.
fool.
Look at some.
Oh,
I do interrupt myself and go make something.
right.
Like, real quick.
In any case, she paid me. She offered me a sum of money, which I accepted and gave her information.
Alright, I'm just gonna end the conversation with this.
Oh, she's trying to walk out at that?
Not block out, but like, get to the logical end of this conversation, be like, okay, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you basically make small talk with him before you go. Essentially. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can finish up the conversation.
And basically I'm like, from another tincture salesman to another, I tried, oh well. That's it.
That's fair.
I
Okay.
tried.
You understand that she basically offered him $50
Yeah.
for the information. And he took it, so...
Yeah.
Uh,
I tried. I want to get the $50 back for Jacali.
he seems like he's pretty much of a skinflint. He's not going to hand over money unless he has to. You can make an intelligence check if you want. I'll
Okay.
give you an idea check real quick.
You make it?
I think
I
you
do
were
make it
there when
regular.
she bribed him, weren't you?
No.
Okay. You didn't make it?
I made
Okay.
it, yeah.
You're probably going to have to, like some kind of proof printed, that kind of shit, and
Okay.
confront him with it if you want to get anything more from this guy without bribing
Yeah.
him.
Alright.
Or you could bribe
That's a waste
him
of time for
$50 to give her $50 back. If
I was
you want to
gonna say
come
no,
across
no.
as a big hero.
No,
That
it's a
could be
waste of
it.
time for $50. I tried.
Okay.
I don't want to waste
Alright, that's
the
fair.
group's time.
Alright, so you go back, everybody can have supper together and meet after supper on the 28th.
I repay you
$2
$25
Alex.
for the sculpture carving.
Alexander is working.
I thought you already paid her.
No, I pay her again. And I look at her and I'm like, seriously, do not give $50 to someone again.
We needed the information. I didn't know how much he needed to tell.
That's a lot of money.
You bid low first. And then you-
Start with
Started
one.
like 105.
Start with $1. Or a punch to the face.
Listen, you guys,
Yes.
I've been around this place before money was a big thing, and I think it was a lot better back then. Just saying.
Our society had no need for it either.
She knows what's up.
Yeah, you've got drawings to this guy. He says he'll see what he can put together.
Does he give me an estimate of when to check back in?
2 or 3 days.
Okay.
And he'll see what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very unusual, very unusual. Okay. You guys had dinner. Do you information
Oh
dump?
yeah, how can I request a patent on something?
Okay, so meta. None of the stuff that you guys get needs to get into society. Okay, so as players, you can try to get a patent on it, but meta-wise, we're not changing the timeline
Yeah, I
of history.
know, but-
So yeah, if you want to try to get a patent, you can, but it'll
But
probably
like be one of those inventions that's
it's rejected. It can't, or it gets lost in the shuffle or something.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Any ideas that anybody who's affected by the crescent gets? None of Twilliger's shit ever sees like
Yeah, no.
real science. So
Otto still wants
but yeah,
to patent
you'd have to you have to look up.
$1,100.
What the fuck?
What's $1,100?
You gave away a lot of money.
Yeah, you get $50. Of course, he's telling you everything you want to know.
And of course you won't give it back.
No, fuck that. He needs that cash. Yeah. But Jacali,
Like, no.
again, Jacali doesn't know necessarily the value of money
Yeah.
because her people don't really use it except when they have to.
Well, and also just, I've established in this game, I don't know what the fuck the value of money is back then is, so that might
That's
just
fine.
be me,
But
Okay.
not
I
Jacali.
know meta-wise, but it won't
Also, you
change
get
like when scopes become a thing.
$114.
Right.
But Otto still wants
What?
to have a
Yeah.
patent on
You're
it.
probably going to want to talk to a lawyer
Yeah.
$5
or something like that.
Okay.
114?
So,
Just so like
The internet
click
told
on
me.
but here's the other thing you got to keep in mind too. A lot of prices are inflated, especially
Yeah.
guns and shit, because they're harder to get. That's why they might
West.
so
Just
like
like
but
in
like a
modern
pistol
times.
costs like $12.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's gonna cost you $200 or $300 to get a revolver.
I was gonna say it's just like in modern times. Everything that we see as necessary is inflated.
Like
Yeah.
old
Cars are
revolvers,
now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And guns
Anyway,
are necessary.
so you're gonna look into that at some point, but right now it's after dinner. Most of the offices and shit are closing down. So do you guys want to discuss some of the information you found out? Do you want to just information dump?
Yeah.
The only one
So,
who can't do that is Stalloid if he wants to tell you about the articles.
$100 a day. Oh, Andy.
Yeah. Yes.
If you'd allow it. If the pictures are info dumped, I did 3 rolls. The first one succeeded, the other 2 failed.
Cthulhu mythos?
Yes. I got an 02 and then 20 and then 30.
First one was the spiral, right?
Yes. That would be like.
The word Azathoth comes to mind, but you don't know much about him, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
I think
that
it's that
information
way.
once it's
Like-
described to you.
So yeah, I'll just info dump those.
Okay. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, as a thought.
So this
What is
one-
that? Did you guys hear? He said that the spiral looks like Azathoth, but he doesn't really know much about what that is.
Y'all show me them
Just
too?
screams to me
It's in there.
as a thought.
Yeah. You guys can make Cthulhu
Right.
mythos.
Like
Everybody can make a
Flop,
Cthulhu mythos for
Flop,
Azathoth if they want.
Oh,
That's
Boomshine. I wonder if they're friends.
So everybody can make a Cthulhu mythos if you want to know who has it. Right now, poor Miss Bloomberg has not seen anything to drive her mad yet, but I'm hoping for tonight.
Oh, so rolling for the names now?
No. You got all the information you could. You don't know much, but I was going to give the rest of them a chance to be like, oh yeah, oh shit. Okay, so enough about talking about money. Are you guys information dumping? You guys didn't find anything out. You just did some purchases.
Yeah.
So Yorie's actually got to tell you guys about it.
In
Because
1866, there were lights on top of Table Rock. In 1868,
just tell it, Yorie. Give me coins back.
lost coins.
Damn it.
In 1868, I just gotta read the thing.
You can also, you've got copies of those if you want to hand them out to people as well, Yorie.
I'm just
If somebody wants to read them out loud, you can,
Oh
or
my
you can just read them individually, or however you guys want to do it.
I can read them aloud.
In 1868, there were man's cries heard from the manor, the Elger's place, and then the sheriff, Thomas Campbell, went there, and they were like, what? No! Nobody was crying. What are you talking about? Nobody screamed. Not in Elger House.
Elger.
Elger House.
And that's the next one.
And then in 1869, there was a rotted wooden cart found on the road near Elger House, and there was blood on the cart. Once again, Thomas Campbell investigated it. And then in 1871, there was a guy that's a traveling salesman from Ohio, and he was going along the Cherry Road near the house, and he was doing repairs at a family that lives near them, Simon and something.
Yeah.
And Garfunkel.
No.
And that night before dark, he left their house saying he was going to go to the old schoolhouse. That's by the river, I think.
Old schoolhouse is right here.
He was heading there. I'm assuming we repairs or something. And that was the last anyone heard from him. Once again, Thomas Campbell investigated.
This guy sucks.
We should meet Thomas Campbell, I feel like.
Yeah, it seems very bad at his job. Almost like the last guy.
Almost like every sheriff would meet.
That's
why I'm a marshal.
Yes, you're different, Otto.
Remember that one?
I like to think I am.
Remember that one sheriff? Remember that one sheriff that had 2 broken legs when he went into town?
Oh my god. That was
He's
my
dead now.
favorite sheriff.
Okay. He was not a sheriff. He was a town marshal. Too.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the information he's gotten so far. What do y'all want to do? What's going on? What's happening?
Let's go meet Thomas
I'm going down to the sheriff's office, I guess.
You're going to the sheriff's office. Am I going to go with him? What's the plan? You just want to let Otto go talk to the sheriff?
I'll let him go talk to sheriff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If we are planning on, well, are we still planning on ambushing these folks, or are we wanting to investigate more? It seems like we weren't able to be very stealthy last time.
It's out in the open, so it's hard to hide.
That might mean that we shouldn't do it.
There you go to do it, though.
How late is it?
How late y'all want it to be? You just eaten dinner, you sat down, it's probably like 7.
6:30.
6:37.
It's probably already.
It's already dark
Yeah.
because it's winter. So yeah.
Well,
Do you guys want to do anything else tonight besides go see the sheriff?
Well, we wanted to go up there.
That's up to y'all. You know what you want. This is kind of sandboxy, guys.
They do
At this
stuff
point.
at night.
maybe what we could do is we could have one night where we watch and see if there's any lights from a distance and see if we can see anything going on.
Oh, I want it because I do have the date and the years. I want to figure out if the lights on Table Rock and the man screaming, if any of those two lined up with a full moon.
Okay, you can find a little almanac to look it up.
Alright.
You'll need to go ahead and look it up on your phone. If you go to calendar.com, you can find the actual years, and it'll show you. It'll show phases of the moon for that. I don't have that specific information, like as a prop.
I feel like it's not important then.
I don't make all the information as a prop. Sometimes I do this. I will refer to calendars.com. You guys can find any date you want, and you can tell what kind of moon it was on that date. So that's something you have to look up. I think it's calendar.com. It's one that you can put in a date. It'll give you the calendar. It'll give you the moons and phases and all that kind of stuff. Okay, we'll deal with the sheriff real quick. Campbell's no longer sheriff.
Oh. What happened to him?
He got voted out. He got other people got voted in as sheriff.
He didn't do enough.
In his place now, it has nothing to do with that.
There were a lot of missing murders.
All of them.
No one was ever caught for murder in the county while he was sheriff.
Maybe one of those elders gone. They're still here.
Let's see, I have a list of sheriffs somewhere here. Oh, right there it is. Alright, sheriffs, let's see. What's his name, Campbell?
Yeah.
He came back.
Thomas J. Campbell, 1867 to 1870. Then Richard Brown took over. He is still sheriff right now.
Well,
He's not here though, because he's home for the night. It's in the evening.
Well, what happened to Campbell? Is he still around?
Somewhere.
Not like, does he live in Wheeling or did he move away?
Probably. I'm not his relative. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll come back tomorrow, I guess.
Alright. So what's the plan, guys? Yorie's doing research. What are the rest
I'm
of y'all
trying
doing?
to. I don't think it's the website.
Do we want to try and, like...
It says time and date.
That's it, I'm sorry. Time and date.
Timandate.com.
Just look up calendar and Google. It'll get
Because
the
it was
first
saying
one.
something about get early access on calendar.com.
Go to
Like,
Google, put in calendar, 1860 whatever, and the first entry will probably be timeanddate.com. You just click on it, boom.
Unseen servant sounded to me.
You want to try to learn it? You got to read the book first.
Yeah, read
fuck
about
it. You can try to
I'm
figure it
going to
out.
go back to reading the letter.
Okay.
Read back. It's in a
Second
book. So take a
That's an 8 hour stuff. What are you guys going to do? This is totally up to y'all now.
Alright, well... Do we want to try and look out at these guys and see if they're up to anything tonight? I feel like we've missed our chance to set up something before it gets dark. And I feel like if we try to make a move on them at night, we're just going to be sitting ducks. Because we'll have to have lanterns, they might be able to smell us, they might be able to see our lights. I don't really want to engage them while it's already night.
I feel like that's a good idea.
No, we can watch from a distance, like you said.
Can we try to do that then? Alright.
See if they do any rituals.
Alright.
Where? I mean, do you want to go tonight to watch at a distance? Or are you...
I think that was what I was asking.
Okay.
Otto's
That's
just
what I need to know.
parking himself in the parlor
I think-
reading.
Okay.
Well, the place I'd like to get is somewhere in between Table Rock and the house where we can hopefully see both.
Okay.
I think you said Table Rock was like up somewhere. So
They're both on top of the mountaintop.
So just somewhere where we can see both of those places, but we're not like directly next to either of them.
Right, because you don't want to be on their property, do you?
Right. No, we don't want to be on their property.
Probably in this area of the road.
Okay.
Somewhere. There's a spot where you can actually see both.
Anywhere to the left of the road, or is it only to the right of the
No,
road?
they own, from what Otto could find out when he looked up the property, they own a piece of property that kind of goes like like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So the mountaintop between their house and Table Rock is all theirs.
So
everything else has been lost.
If we went up the road, went maybe off a little bit to keep out of direct view of them, and then went up to around here, we could probably see both these places.
Yes, you can at least see silhouettes at night and possible lights from.
Well, then
one or the other.
let's make a couple of our camp meals. Let's get a few lanterns ready, and
it is going to be really cold. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, we'll get all our. I'm wearing my extra tunic that Otto gave me because it's chilly.
Is everybody going?
Do you want me to go? I'm sorry. Or should I just stay here?
Just blinding Ashton?
I'm not going to tell anybody not
I
to
wasn't
go.
looking that way. I didn't even notice until he said something.
It would be good to have eyes out in case one of us gets attacked out there, or if anything bad happens. I mean,
I could come for a nice little camp out.
I don't think we're trying to be specifically stealthy, although I would like to not be seen.
I think we should all go.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea that the more of us go to just see. We'll stay off their property, hopefully stay out of view of them for the most part. And
who is using what skill to find a good hiding place?
I would use tracking.
No, tracking's not
Survival
kind of
mountains?
Survival mountains would be a good one.
I can also try with navigate.
Navigate. One person needs to make the roll to find the best spot. But I also need to know what skill you're using. Tracking wouldn't work. You're not tracking anything. You're looking for a good hiding place.
I'll use my navigate
okay.
and try to find something.
Okay. 74. You find a great spot. It's an okay
Should I
spot.
push
It's
it?
not the best spot. Oh. Yeah, if you push it, then you're going to fail. No. If you push it and fail, you're going to inadvertently find a really exposed spot that is going to be in view of the house and Table Rock, very obviously.
We can't assist.
No, there's not really any assisting rules, I don't think, in Call of Cthulhu. Not that I've
How
seen.
far away from its success?
Well, it's 74. My navigate 61, so it's 13.
Can I use spot hidden to find a good hiding spot?
No, Ben already rolled.
Oh, man.
One roll to check for the best spot.
I had a 61% chance of succeeding.
It's up to you, man. Right now, you've got a spot you can see both. But with the fail, meta, it's just not a great spot. You know what I mean? It's not as well hidden as if you'd have made a success. Or it's not as comfortable. Maybe it's exposed to a lot of wind right there that's blowing through. It's freezing cold.
So
it's up to you.
When I have a chance to ask these guys, either meta or not, before we try it again,
What do you mean? Ask them what? I'm confused.
He's asking if we can consult him about his choice.
As players? Whether to push?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can talk about whether to push. Pushing is totally meta.
Well, you guys.
So if you guys can have a little quick discussion, as long as it doesn't drag out.
Probably shouldn't.
Probably shouldn't.
Okay. I mean, if you do, we could get action, though. It's either we'll get action or nothing.
Well, either we're hidden or we're spotted and probably die.
Well, I mean, we're not well hidden here, so. But if y'all said I shouldn't push, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so you find a spot. It's either not well hidden or it's very uncomfortable. It's kind of exposed, like you're getting a lot of wind blowing on you. You're on the side of a hill. There's a few trees around you, or the side of one of the mountains across the road. It's just uncomfortable. Did you go with? You're still with them, right? Okay. And you're all watching, and you're there for several hours, 4 or 5 hours, freezing your asses off, uncomfortable. So everybody make me a con check. Where you take a point of damage from the cold.
Hey, spot it. You want to use me?
Okay. He is not pleased.
No.
It's very cold. It's miserable. You made it, so you don't take any damage. Yorie, did you make a con check for me?
Was I out there?
I thought everybody went.
Oh, okay.
Ashton suggested everybody went, and nobody dissented, so I'm assuming everybody went out there. You're all bundled up, but it is fucking freezing cold.
It's probably a fail.
It's too cold for me.
Okay, so take a point of damage.
I'd be going home at that point.
Okay, you can leave.
Yeah.
This is awful. I can't feel my feet. I'm going home. The rest of you guys staying?
Yeah, I'm good.
Around midnight, you do see what appears to be a fire up near Table Rock. And some kind of singing or chanting or something kind of creeps across the land.
Can I try to get a better listen to what they're saying?
You'll have to get closer. Because all you're hearing is the mumbling of some sing-song chant or something in the distance.
How far away is it?
If you're in this area here, it's probably almost as far as Elger House. So I'd say that's about a quarter of a mile. That's about 5 miles.
But
it's between a quarter and half a mile away. You can see some silhouettes. There's people moving around up there.
How many?
Maybe we should do it.
Half dozen, maybe.
Better look.
It's hard to tell because sometimes all you're seeing is shadows and shit. It's not a real big fire, but it's obviously been lit near the rock.
If we aren't going to do anything, we weren't going to do anything later, so.
Yeah, I kind of want to get a better view, but I'm worried about endangering ourselves. Although,
we're bystanders hearing weird chanting in the woods.
And we have a marshal.
Worried.
But they already know that I don't think he bought my excuse for being with us.
Should get closer.
He's a lousy
we could
guy.
try to creep up and try to stay hidden.
Fine. Yeah, you could. You could try to creep
try
up.
to find us.
There are a few lights. You've noticed a few lights from the Elger House. Not many. Occasionally they show up in windows. Candlelight, probably, or something like that. But nothing, no movement, no people walking around, no noises really coming from the Elger House.
Alright, so who wants to go up with me? I can lead us. Alright, so I want to try to find us a spot that's not obvious, but is closer, and I want to give the Elger House a wide berth.
Okay.
On our way up here.
Okay. It's almost a straight line to Table Rock, and you think you'll still be off of their property.
Right.
So, yeah.
I just don't want...
So you're trying to stay hidden, though, right? You're trying to find a hiding place. Is that correct?
Yes.
So give me a stealth.
I'm hiding in the way back behind everyone.
Okay, so she's going up close enough to... You're going up Table Rock close enough to try to see who's there.
Watch.
You're staying back. Okay, are you going to stay at the original camp? Or are you going with them part way? Okay, so Otto's staying.
Everything
not a quarter mile away. That's 1,400 yards.
Okay.
That's a little out of range of anybody's rifles and guns.
Hey, my guns
are
not
fall
out
behind
of
that
range.
Wait, yeah, it is.
I don't know what the range on this rifle gun is.
Okay, I'd have to look it up. But you can still stay back there and keep an eye on them.
I'll keep an eye on.
Yeah, you can stay back. If they all get murdered, then you'll be like, somebody's got to tell everybody.
I'll tell everybody.
You're going to try and get close. What are you two? Are you two with these two? Okay. I'm going to let Ben make the stealth check to see if you guys can get in a good, close spot.
Will they do navigate again?
No, this is stealth. You're trying to stay hidden.
I'll sneak you even.
I'll give you bonus die. You're not getting right next to him.
Can I go?
You're staying pretty far away, right?
I don't want to get close to him. I just want to be enough to make out a little bit better.
I'll give you bonus die, and you can
make her lead us
to try to stealth up. It's too late. Ben already said he's leading.
Well, I thought I was going to do that.
No, this is a sneaky thing.
Sneaky.
98. Is that a critical fail?
Well, it would be, but I have a bonus die.
Get the bonus die.
18.
48. Is that a fail?
It's a fail. It's not a critical fail.
It's not a critical fail. It's just a normal failure. Yeah. So you guys creep up to how close?
They still have the spot now.
Like 100 yards? 50 yards? 5 yards? 2 feet?
Right behind them.
30.
Mine is 30. I'm never going to hit these guys. I don't want to be that close to them.
Okay, 100 yards away?
I think 100 yards sounds good
to
me.
That's not going to be close enough to really probably make out faces, but you'll be able to make shapes.
That's what I...
Okay.
And probably hear stuff.
At 100 yards, they're chanting. I'm going to give them one check to see if they notice you. Just a generic check.
01.
You will get to see some stuff, though.
Awesome.
Before they're like, "Hey, what did you?" And then that's when you run, right? Let's see.
Important question. Are we fighting if they attack us? Or are we just running?
There's a spot hidden. Okay, we'll just use that.
That is a good question.
Well, we're not on their property, so if they attack us, it's still bad.
You guys didn't discuss this, unless you want to discuss it once you've settled down to watch. Okay. Alright, so what you got is, maybe like before, half a dozen. Most of them are a couple bulky, one small, wearing obviously a dress is a silhouette. One is too big.
What's a little too big?
Big and gangly and lanky. Maybe 7 or 8 foot tall.
So that's 4 so far.
There's like a baby voice coming from up there, as well as like some guttural voices of other people. 3 others that appear male and are good sized, like big tough looking guys. So your new count you think is 5 are up there dancing around, singing, or chanting in the night.
Got 7 people.
No, female, giant, and then 3 others.
Okay.
That's your new number. You think. And then you hear the voice of what sounds like the child as the giant stops moving and points in your general direction. You think, and it sounds like a baby, like a little. Everybody can make a listen check to see if you can make out what he says, except for you, because you're 100 yards away. So you see the dancers look like they maybe stopped. Hard. Someone's out there in the darkness.
I'm gonna. When I see that.
Did anybody else make it?
I almost made it.
Extreme.
You hear that, and it's definitely coming from this fucking giant. And you made an extreme? Hard. You made a hard?
11 out of 62.
11 out of 62 is extreme. Because you need 12. 12 out of 62 would be...
Sweet, then yeah, extreme.
So you made an extreme, and you made an extreme.
Hard.
You made it hard. That giant has got a baby voice. You know that. You're relatively sure of that. Unless he's holding like a kid. Maybe he's got a child in his arms. That's the only explanation. You definitely know. No, that guy is fucking talking like this, like your baby, with a real heavy-duty Southern accent. Did you make your listen at all? Okay, you just hear a garbled child's voice. It sounds like, and then you made yours, so you hear somebody's out there looking at us, kind of like that, and they all stop and they're all looking, and you can see the glittering of their eyes in the firelight, looking in your general direction. You're just walking home.
When I notice that they stop dancing, I'm readying my rifle.
Okay,
But
they're
I'm not doing
way out of range.
Well, I know,
Okay.
but I'm just getting ready for.
Okay, when they say that, do you guys do anything?
I think I start backing away.
Okay.
Keeping my eye on me. Yeah.
Okay, you guys start backing away slowly. Okay.
I mean,
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just need to know what's going on. It's hard to stealth when they've already seen you.
I'm not gonna do that. What were you thinking? You didn't say anything.
You hear a woman's voice. Who's out there? It's a young woman's voice, but you don't recognize it. It sounds like that girl that you met earlier. Actually, you recognize it. You're the only one here who's talked to her.
Sure.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Or you can tell them that.
It's the girl from earlier. She's at the rock.
You guys are already starting to back up. But they're looking your direction. It is dark out. It is very dark. And there are lots of hiding places right now. And they are still, like, looking down that way. They were singing or dancing or something.
Maybe it's best we just take our information.
I'm assuming you're still moving as you're saying all this. Okay, but you're moving kind of slow and kind of trying to creep away. Is that the plan? Okay,
I want to make it like
it's not like
then they ran away. Yeah. And then they booked it.